everyone, and thank you for coming back to another Did You Know segment. Okay, I want to talk about this Beyonce and Tina thing going on. Mother and daughter duo telling everybody to fuck them, especially the Recording Academy. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Now, I expected much more from Miss Tina. Or I think her name is Mrs. Tina Lawson now since she married that guy. I don't know who I'm talking about, but I ain't talking about him. I'm gonna stand on Beyonce and her mama. Found it very disrespectful that she would have the audacity to be in line with her oldest daughter throwing up the finger, the middle finger, the fuck you finger. What's going on with that, y'all? I'm truly not understanding that. I had a lot more respect then than what I do now for Miss Tina Knowles. Yes, Miss Tina Knowles. We got to put on blast. But we can't have all these mamas going out here acting all willy nilly, thinking they back in their 20s and 30s and say they can fuck the world and this, that, and the other. So, I mean, come on. Anyway, I'm just going to read you a little bit on what was being said about the whole ordeal when it came to um, lovebscott.com presented on the shade Beyonce and Miss Tina may have a message for the Recording Academy. And they give the photo of Beyonce throwing the fuck me sign up for a photography type photo. Then mama gonna come in there and throw it up with her. Like, it's okay. I approve what you're saying and doing. Like, really, Miss Knowles? Really, Tina? Not good. But anyway, it goes on to say on bscotts.com website, Beyonce's not winning album of the year at this year's Grammy Awards have been one of the most talked about moments of this past week, while Bey being nothing but gracious about the ordeal. These pictures taken shortly after the ceremony might reveal her true feelings. In the photos, Beyonce and Miss Tina throw up the middle finger. Now, out of all other poses a mother and daughter could assume for a photo, why the middle finger? I'm saying the same thing. I'm totally appalled at the situation. Her being held as Queen Bee royalty, subject to no one's criticism, everybody bowing down to her like she is their god, princess, or whomever you feel like you want to act while you're around her, or just being one of her fanatics or fans, is beyond me that you will. And she, off point, she was at, or sidebar, I should say, she was at the White House, you know, flaunting behind the POTUS and, the First Lady. And you acting like craziness have dripped from your veins, and now you're trying to show your fans how you really get down. I mean, what if Blue Ivy one day just put those fingers up at her teacher? What you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Well, my mama did it and the world was behind her. So I think you kind of tripping and you're not acting right. So I give you the middle finger too. And we all know the middle finger means fuck you. Where's the disrespect? I mean, where's the respect in anything? I mean, Bay is acting just like a kid. That means if it's 10 awards, you feel you deserve all 10, and the rest of the artists that did something or did their thing and people bought their albums, their singles, they weren't doing anything but just playing in the merry-go-round or playing in the sandbox while you were making major moves and major hits, and everybody's just supposed to like your music. Like, the only thing we can listen to is your music. That is all. We don't have the sensibility to go and purchase anybody else's music and be entertained with it. I mean, no. Somebody needs to snatch her crown for at least a day or so. Or hell, maybe a whole year to teach her to be humble, to teach Miss Tina to be humble. You can't win everything. You can't be the best at everything. If that's the case, nobody else on this earth need to be living. But anyway, that was my sidebar. Coming back to B. Scott's commentary. She said, combine that with the fact that the pictures were released just hours after headlines about a secret committee sabotaging black artists surfaced. We think there might be a message here. Okay. Then it shows more photos of Beyonce in her little white gown with her fingers on both hands erected up in the fuck you pose with her little hat she got on her head. Okay. Goes on to say one thing we know about Beyonce is that nothing she does is coincidence. Okay, or coincidental. You always had command over her timing. Oh, middle fingers up, put those hands high. Okay, we can't say for sure this is in response to the Grammy snub, but we also can't say it isn't. What do you think? I'm pretty much like she just got mad because she didn't win every and last what do you call it? Nominate, well, she probably got the nominations, but just to receive the award for whatever title or genre they were trying to give the awards for, or whatever topic they were giving the awards for. I'm like, that's just poor piss attitude, Beyonce, and that's just a poor piss attitude on fleet 1,000 and more infinity of what your mother co-signed of your behavior. That's just bad behavior, bad things you're teaching. Look, Blue Ivy, bad symbolicness, some excuse me, sensibility that you're showing. You know, your baby's to be coming up. I mean, this is ridiculous, and everything stay on internet. I mean, come on, B. I thought much more of you, but right now I'm side eyeing you. I'm side eyeing you until you can do better. I mean, you need to do a retraction and say, hey, if I was in my feelings, let me be in my feelings. But don't make it be apparent that you're gonna be throwing fuck you signs up everywhere. I mean, come on. I mean, and then talking about you speaking for the black community and that black people are getting snubbed. No, you can't even say that because you've always had all the accolades. You've always had all the nominations and you won just about every um category that they put you in. And just because you didn't get this one and Adele got, one, you're gonna feel some kind of way. I mean, that's just spoil. That's a spoiled bitch mentality. You're trying to slide on Beyonce. That's just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I need you to pull up, get back to the queen throne where you don't throw tomatoes in the street at other people and you don't win everything. Okay, have a better attitude about it. That's life. That's the society we live in. But anyway, that was my commentary on Beyonce and Tina trying to throw the middle finger up. Don't know why. Okay, get in the response. Tell me what you think about it. Feel the same way I do? Or do you feel a little bit different? Let me know. Take care, guys. Bye.